Man, what's up, everybody?
We got a 13-year-old headshot NYC on his way to school. 16-year-old. 13-year-old shoot at 16-year-old is crazy.
Out of Queens, New York.
On a Razor scooter.
This video, we're gonna be speaking on a tragedy coming straight out of Queens, New York. Monday, September 22nd, 2025. Sanjay Samuels, a 13-year-old freshman, was on his way to school walking through Cambria Heights in Queens, New York. It was 8:30 in the morning when he got shot.
I think I heard about this.
A 13-year-old boy shot in the head on his way to school in Queens.
Well, it's coming back
has died.
I just heard pop, and then I just saw the kids running down the block, and then I knew something was going on, but usually they're fighting. But then when I saw the kid laying down, I said, nah, that don't look right. And then I saw the ambulance come, and then they picked him up, and he didn't look too good. So, but they fight every day. Every day they out here.
And y'all don't stop them from fighting. You just watching them fight. You security guard.
Left brain dead in the parking lot of a Dunkin' Donuts near the intersection of Linden and Springfield Boulevard.
Damn.
Teens would scatter as the single gunshot was followed by screams and sirens. Sanjay would be rushed to a children's hospital, alive but unresponsive. And if a 13-year-old getting head tapped on his way to school wasn't enough, wait until you hear who did it and how it was done. The NYPD would release a still image of the suspect seen wearing a backpack and holding a pistol with the hammer
Got that
back.
shit.
The shooter would be identified by his high school principal as 16-year-old Jason Sykes. Investigators would learn Sykes went by the nickname Flex. On that Monday, Flex rode up on a Razor scooter, confronting a group of teens. Witnesses described yelling back and forth, then the teens appearing to disperse when Flex pulled his gun. Getting back on the scooter, the teens thought Flex was just flexing and wasn't gonna shoot, so they started yelling at him again, essentially provoking him. Flex would walk back up, and that's when him and Sanjay exchanged blows, fighting in the parking lot. The fight would turn to a brawl, and Flex would fire into Sanjay's head, sending everyone running. It's unclear if Flex scooted away from the scene, but at one point a witness would try to stop him, pleading with him to surrender and hand over the gun. Flex refused and then went as far as asking the witness for a ride away from the area. The witness obviously refused, but would ask Flex for his sweatshirt, and in that moment, Flex probably thought dude was trying to help him change his appearance to get away, but in reality, the quick-thinking witness wanted a key piece of evidence. The witness would turn over the hoodie to police and identify Flex by photo, making this a done case. The hoodie has his DNA on it that he was seen wearing while holding a pistol before blowing brains. And that hoodie was turned over by a witness who identified him as the shooter. The NYPD had plenty probable cause, but one probable problem. Flex got away. The Regional Fugitive Task Force would begin working with the family to arrange his surrender, and Sanjay would be declared brain dead. 2 days later, his family pulling the plug. A sad day in Queens, New York, as Sanjay's pictures could be seen all over the news and social media.
He young as hell, bro.
NYPD
Still probably had hella potential. He had a cap and gown on. He must have graduated from something. I don't know.
would claim he wasn't the 13-year-old his family was portraying him to be. Sanjay's father would claim his son wasn't involved in gang activities, stating every time he called him when he should be home from school, he was home, and that he had a tracking device in his phone so he could track him. But the NYPD would disagree. Sanjay went by the name J2 Guns on Instagram, and while he had no criminal history, he would post quite frequently about SWM, otherwise known as sex money murder. Sanjay's mother would take a different approach, not denying her son's gang activity.
Can't do that.
She would blame the horrifying shooting on his cell phone and social media, on which he would post things to quote-unquote look grown. She'd continue on claiming the phone is the devil. These kids talk too much on social media. They live on their phone, on social media, to hype themselves up, to look grown, to look big and bad. Sanjay's friends would tell police that Flex was a known troublemaker in the area, but video from the confrontation at Dunkin' Donuts would reveal they were taunting each other
Whole time her son a demon.
And a male can be heard
She don't know
saying,
what to do.
Flex is gonna die. Flex is gonna die. Flex was known to police, having been arrested at just 14 for robbery and 13 for gang assault. On Friday, September 26th, 16-year-old Jason Sykes, aka Flex, turned himself into police. And today, the day this video drops, he will face the courts and face charges of murder and criminal possession of a weapon. While his age will legally spare him from
facing murder at 16? Bro, you about to come out when you probably like 40, gang.
Life sentence, his actions may end with decades in prison. See, Sanjay wanted to claim sex, money, murder. And very recently, former SWM member Hocus 4/5 publicly folded his flag, denouncing his affiliation and encouraging others to do the same.
I first became Blood in the year 2000. I was 17 years old. And although, you know, I haven't been actively gangbanging, I would say within the last 15 years, I still promoted it in my music. I still would throw up gang signs, even though I'm not, you know, committing crimes or gangbanging. I guess it was still assumed that
that shit is associated with this, you know. You still throwing up gang signs, niggas just gonna think you on that, but you not even on that. Get your ass clap.
Still an active gang member. I come to a pivotal point in my life where I see what's wrong and I want to fix it. I want to fix it. And the gang culture right now, we all are watching our young men and women be destroyed. So with that being said, I want to denounce all gangs. I want to denounce any and every gang affiliation of mine, particularly the Sex, Money, Murder gang that I once represented in a culture that I pushed forward. So ever since I publicly renounced the gang, a lot of brothers been hitting me up like, yo, Hocus, I support what you're doing. I love it. Congratulations. I want to do the same, I just don't know how. Well, here's how. I'm going to tell you how. We're going to do it together. I'm starting to drop my flag challenge. We all watch every single day. Every single day we watch it play out. This never-ending cycle of Ricos, conspiracy, murder. Gotta stop. It start.
I do be mad indictments and be the whole project, the whole building, like going down for murder, drugs, trafficking, whatever. Like, damn, y'all niggas don't want to do nothing else, man.
With us.
Nothing else.
This is the time. This is the era to do it now.
But I forgot this didn't happen.
The exact reason why.
It's fake like East New York,
because
bro.
13-year-olds are losing their lives to 16-year-olds who are throwing away their lives. All under the structure of SWM's founder, Pistol Pete, who...
Pistol Pete, Hawkwind leader, Sex, Money, Murder. He the leader. Is he still alive? Who knows? Damn.
who is serving a life sentence.
Oh, he's serving life.
105 years in ADX, the dungeon of the federal prison system. Now, I want to make it clear the way that I say things, the way that I title my
It's in
videos,
Colorado.
I want to make it clear
In the middle of nowhere.
of the federal prison
Gotta
system.
search up his name, Peter Rowland.
Now, I want to make it clear the way that I say things, the way that I title my videos, it isn't meant to be disrespectful, but I understand the power of shock value. And the fact that I can reach the youth that I want to reach with these videos and messages by giving them something that's going to quickly get their attention. Now, you can take this argument in multiple directions. The father saying, when I call him to see if he's home, he's home. Well, why aren't you home? Why aren't you there to see what he's doing? Why aren't you looking on his social media to see the proof that he is, involved in gang activity? The mom, she knew he was on it, but instead of blaming herself and the father, holding themselves
She should have been took that phone. She saw anything to that nature. Nah, really be on him coming in this house at this time. Stop posting social media. None of that.
Blaming the son for entertaining the gang shit, she decided to blame the phone. Something that can't be held accountable.
You from New York. You know what's going on.
Because as a parent,
know what's
you
going
should have
on.
the power to take away the phone. take away the social media. You can't control what he does when he leaves the house. But if he's doing things in the house to portray to be something that he's not outside of the house,
and he doing it in the house, like you ain't got no control over your kid in the house. He doing it.
You have to attack that.
You can't do that.
You can't play dumb and play victim when your kid is pretending to gangbang. I don't believe that he was out there doing crazy shit. He was 13 with no criminal history, but he was portraying to be something badder than he was. And this is what happens. A 16-year-old who thinks the 13-year-old is badder than he is pulls up on a fucking scooter.
On a scooter is crazy.
And when the
though.
fight pops off, he pops off and hits him in the head. Now, like I said, because of his age, the 16-year-old will legally get spared from a life sentence, but in New York, you can still get hit with 45, 55, 75 years. You just can't have the word life. And truth be told, this is the whole reason that people
You get over
saying,
50 years, that's
leave the
60
game
years
shit
life,
alone.
bro.
Fold that flag up.
Like, what the
I mean, we're
hell?
gonna call it what it is. This is New York. Everybody's in the game, right? Like literally everybody. Almost everybody's blood, regardless of whatever set it is. That's just how New York is. Wherever part of New York you're from, there's gonna be covered in gang shit. You know what I mean? So
That's a fact, though.
it's not uncommon for everybody.
And every
to
hood
be
is a
part of
gang.
something, but that doesn't mean they're like that.
In every hood in New York, there's a gang.
You just got a lot of young kids coming from fucked up situations trying to have a sense of belonging or to look cool. But this is the reason why older motherfuckers are telling you get away from that shit. And the thing is, the founder of SMM is highly respected and known for being a serial killer. And he's never coming home. He's in ADX, the most locked down fucking dungeon you can be in. There's
ADX.
nothing
I never
after
even
that
heard of that shit.
If you're in ADX, there is nothing after that but hell. And you have to understand, when you sign up for these gangs,
That shit like it's in the middle of nowhere.
become a multi-millionaire. You're not expected to become some rich rapper or this and that. No, because that's not what the gang is teaching you. Sex, money, murder. The gang isn't teaching you how to become fucking successful when the gang's leader, the very founder, is serving life plus 105 years. Rest in peace to the victim in this case, and I mean, I even feel bad for the shooter in this case.
Who the fuck even going to
16 years
Denver?
old, just
That's
threw his
near
whole fucking
Denver.
life away. And I guarantee he's
Little
only
ass
gonna get
kid.
worse being inside of prison. But hey, it's 1090.
And he gonna do some years because he in New York. He going to the island. Well, right now he not gonna go to the island. But when he turn 18, he gonna beat. I don't know. It depends. Because probably niggas in there that jack what he jack. If he really going there on that. But he still might get his ass whooped because he mad little. He only 16, threw his life away like that. Let me know what y'all think. This is New York, man. Shit is nasty outside right now. So much shit going on. Just stay out the way. Stack that pape. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the vlog channel. Check out the podcast. Shop Amazon storefront. We out.